Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel.
Another week, another episode.
Wait, what did you say?
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of Van Helsing on Syfy, which is Season 3, Episode 9, called Loud Love. Yeah, 4 more episodes of Van Helsing left this season, with a hopeful Season 4 renewal. Please, guys, watch the show live. If you can, if you're working or you got something else going on, tweet about it, stir up the discussion. We need the show to get a Season 4. The cast deserves it, the crew deserves it. Please, contribute as much as you can. But yeah, this episode, Loud Love. Of course, this sort of, kind of again separates us from our Vanessa and Scarlet story, our Vanessa-centric story, which, I've expressed my, not disinterest, but sort of, because I want to see, I want to see more Vanessa and everything, but I respect episodes like this and how they've scattered them throughout the seasons, because it gives our other characters more time, our other main, type, or at least, supporting characters, gives them more development, makes them feel a bit more built up, sort of on their own, and makes the world feel bigger as a whole, which I think it needs to right now with the, the Denver outpost, what's going on in, San Francisco, on the island now with, the Elder Jacob and the last episode with Michael Eklund. So they're making the world feel, just a little bigger, which they should. And this episode I liked, because I was happy because Alex Panovic, he got a lot of screen time this episode, my man Julius, who I've said before, besides, obviously, Vanessa, is actually my favorite character on the show. And we see him again go through the ringer in this episode when Scab and Ivory with their, with their people, but with their other daywalkers and their minions as they turn them as they go, infiltrate the outpost. So Axel does get the survivors there. Harper, excuse me, that was the actress' name on Supernatural, but Kit, who unfortunately dies, with the childbirth and everything after Axel had helped with that. The baby is taken in, but right away the outpost is infiltrated. 2 of them managed to survive. The baby's still alright for now, but it's not looking good about that. We see Julius, he connects closer to Maddie, who is running the bar that he was going to be a bouncer at and stuff like that. Of course, very, very mistimed for him. But we'll talk about more of that in a couple minutes here. But we also got more of Flesh, who actually turns out to be alive. That physical trauma from the fall, here the jump he took wasn't quite enough to do it. A lot of people were debating about that. But, I'm glad. I think he provides an interesting perspective to the story, and Vincent Gale is a talented actor for sure, so I'm not displeased to see more of him for a little bit longer anyway. He tries to get himself sent to this facility, or this outpost that they apparently have in London, where they send these criminals. That's apparently where his wife is. So I wonder if he's actually going to get there, if we'll see, that much of a distance, from the other characters or not. We'll see what happens. Of course, I love Ivory and Scab stuff in this episode, as well as how much they're reveling and everything together. Seeing them get into the outpost, with wearing the clothes and everything, of course, doing like the heads bowed and the hoods come up, and Both Jennifer Cheon and of course Roland, as always, just do such wonderful jobs. With the mannerisms with their vampiric characters and stuff like that. Ivory's really kind of starting to rise up the list for me of my favorite characters to watch as well. Not like Vanessa and Julius, but I really appreciate her in a different way, and that's only increasing. Looking forward to seeing what she's able to pull off and how far her grand movement goes. We'd love to see her and Vanessa go one-on-one at this point. But yeah, so overall, we get to the point of course, Julius is on the run with Frankie throughout. He's trying to keep her safe. He even gets himself bitten, which he heals, so he's going to explain later, but now he probably won't be able to. Because, of course, Scab spots Julius, and he has this, forever, grudge against him and everything from, when he was a vampire. And so he, ends up picking off Frankie and holding her. Julius tells him, basically, to take him, he's the one he wants, everything like that. Scab, of course, doesn't listen, and the surviving guards end up pulling Julius away, leaving him in this truck. I was sort of sad that we didn't get to see Scab say, "The mighty Julius," again. But I really hope Julius can get some sort of revenge or justice. I know that's a big thing to ask for in this world. But I don't know, I'd like to see Julius be able to deliver a bit of comeuppance himself. Because he does say, he tells Scab he's going to kill him, Scab basically turns Frankie, and she's sort of left bleeding and turning as Ivory and the others pass by. And that's where the episode ends. So overall, another different episode. Too bad we didn't see Vanessa, but I understand how they're spreading out the story like that. It makes sense when you're trying to build like a show that's meant to focus on more than just one person, I guess. So overall, I'm giving this episode an 8.7 out of 10. I did enjoy it, always on the ball with Van Helsing. And so let me know what you guys thought about this episode. And again, tweet, #renew Van Helsing, #Van Helsing, #Syfy, renew Van Helsing, anything. Because this show really deserves to go on. It's just such a well put together story, and just really gripping and enjoyable show to watch. I could rant about that all day, but I gotta go to work. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. In my unfortunate rush to go to work, I almost forgot to talk about the Doc side of things in this episode, which was pretty good. Jolene is unfortunately taken away on that bus at the end of the episode, and it was good to see Doc, how she ended up killing the doctor. I forget her name, but basically saying, "Oh yeah, I've had a breakthrough," and she's examining it. Doc releases the vampire. Feast. Boom. Done. So Ricky and Bernard did a really nice job with that in the episode as well. And unfortunate just to see her being separated from Jolene after how close they've gotten and how much of a connection they've made. With Jolene really, knowing more about Doc than really anyone has, especially in this life. So Doc's again on her own, but I think she's more capable than she ever has been, so we'll see how that goes. Like, subscribe, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.